Is 5D becoming a religion? Hey guys, it's John out here on the back deck with a beautiful mug of coffee. Hope you're enjoying your day. I just recently did a video on why I'm refusing to go to 5D. And it was actually very fascinating to me, the response I got. Because I got the response that was typical of any religion. I had some people come on and tell me that I didn't understand and that I was, going to be left behind. I had a couple of people tell me that I was going to be, here in the fiery world of war and left behind on the slave planet. I had some people tell me that all I'm saying was that I'm not ready yet. And it was a very interesting conversation because the reason I think 5D is becoming more or less a religion is because of those responses. For someone saying, I don't understand, that's a negotiation with what 5D is. When you look at what 5D is, people all have a different interpretation. Some people think it means just an awareness. Some people think it means going to another level. Some people actually think it means shifting to another dimension and living into a different reality. All religions are negotiated. And the reason why there's different denominations in Christianity is because of the different negotiations with what the belief is. There's Presbyterian, Baptist, Catholic, Evangelical. There's all these different variations, and they all have differing beliefs about what it means. I was inundated with multiple different beliefs about what 5D is. The other thing is people who are deeply seated in religion will disregard other people's beliefs to prove themselves right. The one person literally said, you just don't understand, and then somebody else said, you're just saying you're not ready yet. Well, that is a complete disregard of my belief system. That is completely disrespectful of what I believe. And I think it's absolutely 100% non-spiritual because it's not loving. Because they're saying that their way is the only way and they're right. That is the stance of a religion, to literally say that their religion is the only way, their religion is right. How is that any different than what the Christians are saying to Buddhists or Hindus or Muslims? There's no difference. They're saying our way is right and you're wrong, is what they're saying. In all of my videos, I've often said that I'm only speaking my truth. And I'm not asking anybody to take my truth. And that's true. You're welcome to believe in 5D. You're welcome to believe to go down that route. But to reach out to say someone else just doesn't understand or they aren't ready to know this yet, that is just arrogance. That is just choosing to create your 5D as the only truth. And it is completely disrespectful of the majority of the world who don't believe it the same as you do. The interesting thing about it to me was the people who were coming at me were trying to be so loving, but in reality, they were just negating my personal beliefs because they had to be right. In my Father's house, there are many mansions. I believe if you are a loving, caring person, you found God. I've said that on multiple videos. I don't care how you got there. I think all of them are just pathways. But to literally tell someone that they're not ready yet is just narcissism trying to put them in place beneath them. When you look at it from the perspective of, is that what a religion would do? Yes. It's exactly what most religions do. Is they've chosen a belief, and they've chosen that their belief is the only belief, and everybody else has to be wrong. 5D is no different. They're literally doing the same things, and people will say, well, that's not true. If you'd have read the responses that I got, some of them I had to delete because of how nasty they were. And so I personally believe it's all far simpler. Be love. If I could sum up my belief system, it's be love, period. When I look at these convoluted ideologies, and I measured against my belief in simplicity. And so when I start to see all these levels that are created, the dimensions that are created, the hierarchies of the ascended masters and all that, I think it's far too convoluted. Am I wrong? Or are you right? And who's to say which is which? But to judge somebody for their beliefs, in my opinion, is arrogance. It's literally the arrogance of a religion. I'm told I'm the Antichrist every day. I'm told I'm going to burn in hell. And the 5D people just told me that I'm going to suffer and be in pain as I'm left behind in earth. Sounds a lot like the rapture to me. So to me, it sounds like all of this is just another New Age religion becoming formed. And people say I don't understand because they've chosen the belief and they've decided that it is the only way and all of humanity is doing this. I'm not doing it. I have created amazing things in my life. I've done more things than most people will do in 10 lifetimes. 5D, in my opinion, is a burgeoning new religion. Pretty soon there'll be a thing where people will start wearing it on their shirts and you'll start seeing that around, and it'll grow into something at some point. But it already has started judging people. It already has started the process of telling people they're going to be burning or hurting or harmed in some way for not believing as they do. It's already morphed into something else. It's already starting to morph into different denominations. Some people believe it's just an awareness. Other people believe it's being left behind. So it's already being shifted into a negotiation of the mind. I always go back to the story of Adam and Eve. They ate from the tree of knowledge. They got kicked out of paradise. This idea of the 5D is in their heads. They're in the mind about defining what spirituality is, defining a pathway to a greater outcome. It always keeps it ahead of you. The reality of it is, I'm very happy and joyfully living in the now, in my oneness with God. And when I look at people judging me, it just validates my belief because they're judging me and I'm living happily, joyfully, lovingly, caring for people, doing amazing things in my world, helping people in a profound way, and told that every day. And yet I'm going to burn in a world or a slave planet because I don't accept 5D. So once again, the point of this video is to show you that these modern New Age ideologies are just as damaging as the old ideologies. The old age dogma, the New Age dogmas, it's just dogmas. You have to get rid of the dogmas to come back to oneness, and that's where I am. But I'm not asking you to come there. You're allowed to go anywhere you want and do whatever dogma you wish to deal with. But the second you start to find yourself telling someone that they're wrong or they just don't understand what, or they're not ready to go there yet, that's just arrogance in my mind. And it's also the arrogance of a new religion burgeoning. So that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.